What's going on, guys? xShinyNinja here, just bringing you a quick and highly anticipated video on how I bring skins, aka Armored Mewtwo, into the game. You guys have been asking me in my Twitch stream, how do I have Armored Mewtwo in Pokemon Sword and Shield? Why is there Goku on the screen? How do you have a Team Rocket outfit? I'm going to be answering a few of these in this video, guys. I know you've been asking me to drop this video for a long time, and I was just thinking about how I was going to go about it. Like I always mention, guys, I will only be doing the second part of how to do this. The first step is being able to mod your Switch with CFW, running checkpoint, all that types of things, guys. Save editors, stuff like that. I will not be going over that. I will be going over step number 2. Once you have your unpatched Switch, once you have CFW installed, once you have all that stuff installed, and you guys have a good idea on how to run that, because you have to have an idea on how to do that type of stuff, because if you don't, you won't be able to do this. Okay, so just guys, make sure we pay attention and rewatch the video if need be. I will be leaving all the links for everything you need to put the skins in the game in the description. So make sure we are paying attention, guys. I know I'm not going to be going over too much in the video over like the CFW part and unpatched Switch. I will go through a few things though. One thing I can tell you guys is you definitely need an SD card reader. That is very, very important. Okay? Because you can't put the files and stuff like that on the SD card if you don't have an SD card reader. So for this video, what we're going to be doing first is showing you how to check if a Switch is patched or unpatched. So let's pull up the website, and this is what it's going to look like, guys, once you get there. So it's going to say, is my Switch patched? And you guys might not see, but there's a pull down bar, and it gives you a couple prefixes. A prefix is the serial number on your Switch. For example, this Switch right here, you see that white bar right there, guys? That white bar is going to tell you if your Switch is unpatched or not. It's called the serial number. We gotta check the serial number. So I have this is not an unpatched Switch. This is just one of my regular ones, but I do have 4 unpatched Switches. So here's one of them. I'm currently running AssistBot on this right now. So if you see it just start going by itself, I run 3 bots in my server at all times, and we have one for the subscribers on Twitch/server booster. So if you do boost my Discord, I will allow you to have that same role as the subs. So on this one, the prefix is, and like I said, guys, when you get to this website, you will, once you hit that bar, it'll slide down with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 8 prefixes that will be unpatched. And like I said, if you have a new Switch like this one, the prefix is XKW1. That is not even on the list, so we know this is way too new, meaning it's patched. Okay, so this prefix is XAW1, which is the first prefix, so we click that. And then what you do next is you type in the next 6 numbers. So XAW1 is the prefix, and then you just type in the next 6 numbers after 1. So mine would be 00 27 38. So as soon as you're done typing that last number, it should pop up and give you the good or bad news. Fortunately enough, I know this Switch is unpatched because I wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't. But you can buy unpatched Switches on eBay. They go for like, every single one I bought have been like $380 to $350, depending on how new, scratches, brand new, like stuff like that. Maybe there might be something wrong with the fan, the screen. So always be careful, guys. My advice is when you're buying any Switches like this, always make sure that you can return it. People like to be sneaky and leave out the return. If you can't return the Switch, if it's messed up, then you're stuck with it. So make sure there's like a 30-day return thing. If not, then just leave it alone, look for one that's different. So we know that the Switch is unpatched. We know it's good. What I'm going to do is plug it back in so it doesn't die, so people can use it and build all their mods and stuff. Okay, so that is over there. So we know I have an unpatched Switch, so that is step number 1. after that, what we're going to do is I'm going to go back into the game and show you guys, you know, what I figured to do in this video is show you guys to start off with something that does not have a skin. Go to the website, download what you need, and, you know, put it on there pretty much. Okay, so we're going to go into the raid. I'm going to show you guys the Mewtwo that I'm using that has no skin. It's just blank. You know, I did not take the Team Rocket outfit off, which is a skin. It is a skin, but the thing about that is the Pokemon are very easy to put skins on. You know, the eggs, they're easy to put skins on. I'm not saying, you know, the outfits and like the bikes that you can do are very hard. There is like some steps on the website, but it's a lot easier just for the Pokemon. So if you are just now getting into this and trying to learn how to do this, it's probably easier to start with just the Pokemon and then work your way up to learning how to put outfit skins on and, you know, bikes and stuff of that nature. Alright, so as you guys can see, the Mewtwo that I'm using has no skin on it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do next is go to the website that we need to go to. So as you guys see, there is no skin on the Mewtwo. We're going to go back to the website, which I will leave all the website links in the description, guys, so be sure to check after the video is posted. Okay, so now what we're going to do is look for that armored Mewtwo skin. And as you guys can see, there's so much stuff. You know, there's like literally so many things that you guys could do. You know, some stuff works, some stuff don't. I feel like some people made these things, you know, to fit their own thing and not, you know, thinking about maybe somebody else might like this. You know, there's some weird stuff on here. There's some cool stuff on here. You just gotta really get the the website up and look. So what we're going to do is, and I do use other skins like in my streams. You'll probably see some as we scroll through. Like there's crazy stuff like Crustle turns into McDonald's bag and a burger. Like there are some really far out things that you guys can do. You know, there is some NSFW stuff, but I really just don't even look at none of that stuff. I don't really care for that type of stuff. You know, Team Magma outfit. I was thinking about doing that, but I went with the Team Rocket. You know, but yeah, let's find the Mewtwo. See, this is the Goku one that I use for over Lucario, and it's funny because regular Goku is non-Super Saiyan, and then Shiny Lucario is Super Saiyan. So that's pretty cool. So let's find our Mewtwo. So there it is right there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to and I'll show you guys some pictures. You know, it's super cool. That is the non-shiny version, and then there's a shiny version, as you guys can see. So let me go back out of here and let's download it. So manual download, and then it will start to show you. So if you already know, you have your Switch unpatched and you download CFW, you're gonna know about these files. You're gonna know about this, right? So after you guys have already watched the video and learned how to hack your Switch and all that stuff, you're good to go. You know, so let's download this, guys. Give me 1 second. Alright, sorry guys, it's gonna look weird for a second, but alright. So now we are at my desktop. So once you have downloaded, you're gonna drag it to your desktop. So here it is right here. Okay? So what I have to do now is you turn off your Switch. Once you're done turning off your Switch and you take the SD card out, you're going to want to use that SD card reader, put the SD in there, and then plug it into your computer. Once that's plugged in, guys, it asks me to format it. Don't format it unless you already have, because you don't want to mess up a formatted SD card unless you have, not done it yet. So once you do that, you bring up your SD card. So you can name it whatever you want, and then the main thing is once you have your unpatched Switch, you're going to have all these files for your Switch for Sword and Shield, right? So what we are going to want is the atmosphere. So that is where this all comes into play, in your atmosphere folder. And once you click atmosphere, you go to contents. So this one is for sword ABF. What you want to remember is just ABF is for sword, and the 8DB is for shield. So what I was on was sword, and then remember guys, you know, the ROMs, and then it said bin, and then archive, and then Pokemon. So you always want to put everything in the Pokemon folder. So what we're going to do is, you can kind of see that it is kind of set up the same way, but all you really need is that last file, archive Pokemon, and boom, there it is. Usually it has the Pokédex number of the Pokemon, and then what you do is just drag that into this file like that, boom, and there it is right there. So once we have that, we can set that aside. You know, I have some other mods too I can bring in, so we'll send this one in. I'm pretty sure this is the egg mod. I think this might be Growlithe, and then this is probably Goku. You know, you can put as many as you want in there as long as they're not corrupt. And once you're good, what you want to do is eject your SD card. So eject the SD card. Now we're back to showing you guys the game. So let's do this. Once you eject your SD card, what you're going to do is put it back in the Switch like that. And what I got was this right here is an RCM that wirelessly starts up your RCM. So, and then this is the jig. You need one of these, and you know, instead of you know, plugging your Switch into your computer and, you know, starting RCM up that way to, you know, boot your payloads, you can use this, and then you hit the volume button and then the power button, and you can see, and then it starts right up. So once it starts right up, give it a second. We're gonna show you the gameplay now of with, you know, the armored Mewtwo. We're gonna show you guys what it looks like right now. Actually, sorry guys, I forgot to have this. You make sure this is all the way down, and then, like I said, power button, and then plus volume, and then it should look like that. The light will turn blue, and then it'll boot up your RCM menu. So I'm pretty sure this is called Hecate. And obviously, guys, once you figure out how to, you know, maneuver through your CFW, you're gonna know more about this. And then what I do is, I don't boot up with SysNand or EMU-MMC. I always go with, you know, you hit payloads, and then there's something called fuse. So payloads, fuse, and then once you hit that, your game will boot up. You don't need these anymore once you're in the main menu of the RCM you know, payload booter. So once it boots, you're good. So we're gonna put this back on. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of the window capture. So we're about to see the game pop up now. So once the game pops up, like I said, guys, you are going to have kind of a little bit of experience with doing this. You hold down the R button and you press A on your profile. Keep the R button held down, and then you'll see the menu pop up. So homebrew menu is going to pop up. You're going to go to checkpoint. Once you go to checkpoint, you can just see, since I host so many raid dens, I have so many dens just ready to raid during the stream. You know, I have sword and shield exclusives. If you guys are wondering how I host dens so fast, it's because I have so many Pokemon saved and they're just ready. Like every single one of these is ready to roll, and they're all shiny. Most of them are 6 IV, hidden ability, all that good stuff. But for just today's video, we're just going to go back to Vikavolt, hold the R button, restore it, home button, close the game, and then go back in. So once the game loads up, I will bring the screen back up and I'll show you guys how the Mewtwo works now. Okay, and we're back. So I thought about just going in the raid den, but what I'm going to do is just do a wild encounter and show you some of the other skins that I have on there. But it's pretty much that simple, guys. So let's just run into something, and you guys see, you will see the armored Mewtwo now. Watch, it should be working, and there it is, just like that. It's kind of very simple. As long as you have the files in the right folder, you are good. You know, so the main thing is you're gonna have to learn how to put CFW on the Switch. That is the main thing. So I'm gonna run from this, guys. You've seen the armor Mewtwo is on there now. Let's show you guys some other skins that I have on. And like I said, that website, all the links will be in the description, guys. Okay. Decided to hatch these out of the eggs to see if they do the same thing, but I'm pretty sure they will. But this should be the Growlithe or Lucario. So these are just some of the skins I put. So that is the Lucario hatching out of a shiny, which is the Goku, which is honestly insane. Like I said, guys, it keeps the game fun. If you do not do this on your own Switch, you know, then you won't be able to see it. So I wish I could trade stuff like this, but it's just a skin over a Pokemon. And this, let's hatch the Growlithe. And then I got one more to show you, which is going to be the eggs. You see that how the eggs look? They're yellow and are greenish, yellow, and white. It's supposed to look like a Gabumon, but the shiny one kind of changes the color. But you guys get what I'm saying. It's a skin. It doesn't usually have those ears and a horn, you know. So if you guys know Digimon, it's supposed to look like the Gabumon. Alright, and the last one I want to show you guys is, you know, you guys can see it. Looks crazy. And the last one is the eggs. You guys can see how the eggs look different. You know, they look like, literally like little Togepis. And that's just like the beginning of what you guys can do. There's so much stuff to do, guys. And I just wanted to make this video kind of quick and not just drag it out. But like I said, all the links will be in the description, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making it. It's always fun to do stuff like this in a game. And, you know, just to see people's reactions on some crazy stuff. Well, that's going to be it for today, guys. I really, really appreciate you guys for, you know, always being super supportive in the stream. And I'm glad I was able to offer a little bit of insight on how this can be done. And like I said, guys, I do apologize that I am not going over the full tutorial, but this should be enough to get you guys to be able to do it after the CFW, after, you know, the SD card and the SD card reader. And like I said, you want to get one of these things. I have one for backup. I can also link this as well, so you guys, you know some things that you might need to buy. Other than that, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ninja out.